but I don't like the kind of glee and contempt that I think is reflected in some of this stuff. To people who, yes, they may be in the country without authorization, the majority of them having done what millions and millions of people in the history of this country have done, which is try to come here to create a better life for themselves, often working poorly paid jobs, getting paid under the table, etc. That does not mean I am in favor of illegal immigration, but it does mean that I'm against that kind of contemptuous seeming to dehumanize people, in my view.
I think this reaction stems from what the American people viewed as contempt for their concerns about illegal immigration, particularly over the last 4 years. They felt like their political leaders were laughing in their face as they imported millions of illegal immigrants and seemingly didn't care about the consequences, didn't care about housing shortages, apparently didn't care about illegal immigrant crime because they didn't cooperate with ICE and allow the jails to release people who had committed crimes. Joe Biden failing to say Laken Riley's name properly at the State of the Union, never calling Patty Morin, the mother of Rachel Morin, or Jocelyn Nungary's mother. I think the American people felt disrespected, and so this is a celebratory moment for them that they have political leaders who are willing to take this seriously.
But do you think that the seriousness of those things that you have just reflected, like crimes and murders committed by people, do you think that it is reflective of the kind of gravity and of those situations to be going around chuckling about, like, maybe Alaska can use bears or selling Alligator Alcatraz merch? I mean, that just seems to me to be actually trivializing a issue that you rightly say is serious.
I think it's poking fun at the apoplectic reaction to a detention facility being built from the left.
But I mean, the reason that Trump is glorying in this particular immigration facility is the idea that, maybe we can teach them how to run away from alligators. Like, that is by its nature making light of a situation rather than reflecting its seriousness.
Is it really a situation that could even happen with some non-zero percentage that someone is going to escape from this facility and be running through the Everglades? Like, the concept is funny because it's so surreal, because it's not going to happen. This is a secure facility. And by the way, hugely efficient. They managed to put up 3,000 beds in 8 days. And not only that, but it also couples transportation for removals because of the fact that this was built next to an abandoned airstrip. So I think this is a marvel of quick American engineering, of the ability to consolidate both detentions and removals at one location on the eastern seaboard. And it's worth celebrating.
Yeah, I mean, with all due respect, it seems to me that you're slightly trying to have it both ways there, because you're saying on one hand, this is so secure, nobody will ever escape. And you're also saying the fact that people, the Trump's comments about the alligators are ludicrous because it will never happen. The alligators are things that he is presenting as, in the general sense, part of the security. People won't escape because they'll get eaten by alligators. This is just, to my mind, part of a rhetoric that seeks to ridicule people, actually, and ridicule a situation that is serious. And yes, there is a legitimate case to be made for harsher action regarding people who are in the country illegally, in terms of, for example, tightening employment safeguards and so on and so forth. We have seen Trump trying to flit around all over the place in terms of people who work on farms and the hospitality industry as to what he's going to do there. But to have people in the government tweeting photos of alligators in ice caps, like, you really don't think that that is undignified?
No, I think it's funny.
Okay, well, we just disagree on that. President Trump got his settlement with Paramount, but without one big item on his wish list. We'll discuss that next.